Good morning. Hope you and everyone's doing well. I'm not sure if this is a cold for us or allergies. Mine might be allergies. Tom said last night he did not feel well. We actually checked his temperature and it was okay. Um, you know how God helps those who try and take care of themselves? Well, this roundabout we didn't ask anybody for help. I mean, we did, but they couldn't do it, and we weren't going to the normal people. Well, we knew we were going to be short almost half the rent, so we called our landlord. I think I told you. And when we went to the doctors the other day, we did stop somewhere to eat, but we needed food. So we stopped somewhere to eat. And then when we went to Walmart, I did pick up a couple of items for groceries. Well, when we got home, I counted all the money for rent, and I didn't realize that we had dipped in more than we had, and I had to replace Tom's seed and gas money. Well, due to a new person learning how to correctly dispatch orders, like someone that is no longer there, unlike the owner who does sporadic and doesn't pay attention, and they both forget half the time where everybody is. Um, he ended up having to put more in gas than if this other person was still there. Because this other person did have some brains on how to dispatch everything. Well, yesterday somebody asked us a favor, and I said, "Let me see," and then I just said yes because this person's helped other people before. So um, I'm like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." Well, it turns out this person did not need what they wanted to borrow, but due to the fact that knowing we'd be short till last night, and because I said yes, because people have helped us out when they've been in dire straits, and because I told my cousin that I would help her pack if she had to move out or if she just wants to organize, I told her I would come out there. In fact, she was talking to me and she was like, yo, I'm like, I'm checking bus schedules right now how to get out to your house. So, so with all that said, the amount that we spent at the restaurant and at Walmart was really what we were short. And my mom was sending us something to help pay for the electric when I had the air on for her, which I wouldn't have had the air on for her if those couple weeks she was here, if it was just me. But I had it on for her, so she sent me some money. Well, she mailed it out Tuesday, and it was in my mailbox yesterday. I got up this morning and went to the mailbox, and lo and behold, there it was, and it was cash. And so I put it all together, and so now I took the note out about having to take some of the money that we told him would be in there for my medicine, which it's not a lie, but if we hadn't gotten a little bit of food for the house and we hadn't stopped, we would have been okay. You know, and in that same trips, we did pick up my medicine. So, but it just, you know, it's like, I don't know if you saw the post Tuesday morning, before I went to the doctor's. Um, one of my Christian sites on Facebook posted Amazing Grace by Alan Jackson, and I don't like Alan Jackson, but I played it. And then I made that post about my family. So, and you know, God kept telling me it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay, and sure enough, he was right. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna have to find another way to get that amount. It was like my mom gave us $40, so it's like, okay, now we have to make an extra 40, but you know what? I know God will take care of us. I can't do Monday because Dress for Success, which is the free program at Cicero Networking, your career counselor will fill out an application for you, because there's two programs, one where you would have to pay some and one it's totally free. She filled out the totally free for me because, yeah, I've got a nice purple blouse and I've got black pants, but I told Hugo the other day, I'm like, I want a suit. I had a pinstripe suit before and I would get jobs, you know, and I told Hugo, I'm like, you know, when you have an interview with someone and you're dressed like they're dressed, you click. And he told me I was right. I mean, he knows I'm not stupid. The whole thing is selling myself in an interview. That's it. And I now know how to do positive, negative, positive. So when I tell them, yes, I was laid off from my job, here's why, but I left on good terms. Because, you know, Kathy called and she said, I'm calling to check on an old employee. And the person that answered the phone said my name, and she got transferred to Ann. And Ann gave a nice reference. So now it's just all about selling myself and how to answer questions, you know, always being prepared. And the more interviews I get, the better I'm getting. You know, I mean, I got stooped with this question, what have you failed at? And the only thing that came to mind was my confidence. But because I remembered the sandwich, I said, my confidence level, I said, but I'm working on it. I have support, a good support team, and it's getting better. And practice makes perfect. And the interview that I had with Adam, it wasn't personal per se, but it was basically, okay, he and I both know how leaders can be. So it was kind of like we had that camaraderie. So if I don't get the job, because what he has to do is if he recommends me, then he has to give it to his big boss to see, you know, if he thinks I'd be a good fit. You know, and there was some, you know, like underlined comments that were made that he knew, you know, he knows that I understand how to work with, you know, different personalities, you know, and I even told him in my thank you letter what I liked about him. So I mean, for me, my interviews are getting better, much better.